Alright, so in this video, we're going to analyze the body language of Adolf Hitler. And the key thing to take note of any type of body language when I do my analysis, I always repeat. Sometimes we get caught up with the words of what people say. But remember, sometimes it's not the words that matter. It's how you say it. And how you say it encompasses different things: the speed, the volume, and the pitch of your voice, how you look visually, like how you wear, how you carry yourself, and the overall gestures and postures and the overall body language, your hand gestures, your posture, facial expressions. But some people have been asking me when I did various analysis, say, isn't it not fair, like especially to politicians, to salesmen, to teachers, to coaches, shouldn't people really worry about the words that we say? We might have the best ideas, but then other people might select those that say it better. That's the world that we live in, you see. We are visual people. We tend to focus on what makes us feel right. So it's that gut feeling. And how does this gut feeling come about? Due to what we observe from others. And due to this observation is actually encompassing the body language, of course, the tone and pitch of voice, and how they dress and how they look. So because it's not very fair, sometimes others might have better ideas compared to us. We might have better ideas compared to others, but when people buy, they buy from them, and you'll be puzzled. I have better ideas and I don't get selected. Why? It's because your body language is not powerful enough. You do not make use of what you have. Your words are good, but the body language is better and more powerful. So we can all learn to improve our own gestures, tone of voice, speech, volume, in order to come across as more powerful, more engaging, and to build rapport with others better. So take note, all you politicians, salesmen, teachers, coaches, you want to come across as more authentic, more powerful, build rapport with others better. It's not the words that count that much, but it's how you say it and how you look. So maximize that knowledge and use it to your advantage. Let's analyze.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin.
Okay, in this speech, for those of you who do not understand German, there's the subtitles there. He's just basically saying that you vote for me if you recognize the hard work that I have been putting in to help you. So you help me as hard as I have helped you. Something of that sort. The key thing for Adolf Hitler is the passionate way in which he speaks. What do I mean by that? You notice the entire energy levels. In terms of his overall posture, his overall gestures, he don't just move his arms, but the entire body moves. You speak this way, his arms are there. And I want to emphasize something about closed fist gestures. So if you are having closed fist gestures, you come across as more powerful, more engaging. But if you do it for a long period of time, this dies down. So the energy level, others watching you will not be able to sustain that kind of energy level. You will be the person who's really putting in the effort in their speech. But the others, it might be too overwhelming. So after a while, the power dies down. So if you are using that closed fist gesture, try not to lengthen it for more than like 5 minutes or so. If you were to have your speech for more than 5 minutes, have a 5-minute gesture of closed fist gestures, but then after that, have a few minutes of regular open palm gestures or just general hand on your back or hand on the podium or whatever that you feel comfortable with. And then you can carry on with your closed fist gesture again. You don't want to come across as too overwhelming. This speech, I'm not very certain about the length of this speech originally, but this short excerpt shows the power. So that's the reason why it comes across as very engaging and captures the audience attention. Whether you believe or not, in his words. The action is there to capture the audience attention. That's all there is to it. So once people go back, you might not really impact the way what they think about you due to your words, but your action and your gestures can live in their minds for hours, for days, for years if you use it right. And look at the way he does it. The entire body moves. The tone, pitch, and volume is naturally not a deep tone. Deeper tone of voice build rapport with others better. In terms of guys, the deeper tone and the softer and the more mellow voice comes across as more powerful. You don't have to actually scream and shout, but if you do not have that deep tone, naturally deep tone or low pitch, you can actually train yourself by doing diaphragmatic breathing. But some of us, even through years of training, we still can't get that deep tone of voice. So another way to overcome this, loud. And it's not good for the speaker because you might strain your vocals. You might come across as too overwhelming if it's too long a period of time, the speech. But if it's just a short 5-10 minute speech, it's fine. Carry on with that loud and animated gesture. Especially politicians, you want to come across as high energy so that you capture your audience attention. And once you get their attention, you can put your ideas across. And remember, when you're putting your ideas across, you also use the right appropriate gestures. And he's using the entire and he doesn't go over the top with the fist. It's always from your chin, from his chin all the way to his heart. And when he says to his heart, he can point to your heart as well, like this when he's speaking, but he does it with his fist all the time because he wants to put a lot of energy. And when you do that gesture, you try it yourself now. When you clench your fist, the muscles are tightened. You start to feel the blood pressure rising, and when the blood pressure rises, you get the energy level up as well. So it ups your energy level, and you can pass this energy to your audience. Let's view it, the entire clip.
Dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein.
Notice that the hand gestures there, his whole body moves up and down, forward and backward a little bit. Mainly is the clenched fist. Everything that he's explaining, all the words are out there with the clenched fist. And there's one point in time where he went forward with the fist to emphasize a point. So when you're emphasizing a point, it's not just within your body frame, your shoulder to shoulder, but it's outward, right? Let's see that again. Okay, that's one point.
Verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt.
And yeah, okay, he went up, down. So you see, there's a emphasis. You emphasize a point. You don't go over the top, but it was downwards and outwards. So powerful gestures that we can learn, because there are times where you want to build rapport with others, and maybe your ideas might not come across as too powerful enough. So you want to supplement it by putting in stronger gestures and tone of voice, pitch, and volume. So it's always good to learn how to maximize your body language in order to come across as more powerful, engaging, so that you can improve your communication skills, better business, better sales, and just better overall communication with others.